Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a bit of inlaying. We're going to inlay some aluminium powder. You can get this from I believe Axminster or Yandles, places like that. I'm going to inlay it into this piece of Burr oak. It's a short plank of Burr oak that's been cut on the sawmill. It's been dried here and then air dried, and then I've put it through the belt sander and just planed that up nice and smooth. What I've done then is I've got a blowtorch and just lightly gone over where the burrs are, and any cracks or holes, any deformities, it's just made them open up a little bit, which will make it easier for me to get the inlay in. I'm not going to do these big cracks here. It's the burring I'm going to do. I've also got this dentist type tool, and what we're going to do is just work that into those cracks and splits just to get out any loose dust or bits that might be lurking in there. Just helps for a better take. And we'll do that as we go along. Now there's lots of different ways of doing this. Some people use two-part epoxy glue and various other glues. I'm afraid I'm as tight as the proverbial, and I use what's cheap. So what I use is it's one of those long worded glues. I get it from eBay. It's called Zap CA. I think it's about a £5 for an ounce pot, but it's very thin glue and quick drying, and I like that. So what the intention is, anything that's quite a deep hole, I'll layer the powder, the aluminium powder, with the glue and build up to the surface. If it's a shallow hole, I should just put the powder in and then the glue on top, and hopefully the glue will be sucked down by the powder, making it a solid mass. So let's see how we do it. Got a basic craft knife, and I'll just pop some on the end of it like that, and then just get it near to where you want to put it in, and then use the knife as like a spatula and draw, using the flat end of the knife, just draw over the wood, allowing the dust to go into the hole. It's not too deep, these ones, so once you've done one, I'll do an area before I start laying the glue. You can see the knife is just pushing the pile of aluminium dust over the hole, and the dust is just falling into the hole, and it will naturally fill it. Take the excess as much as you can away, because that'll be a devil to get rid of afterwards. This is quite time consuming, and really, if I weren't doing this video, I'd be wearing a mask as well, because you don't want to get this dust in your lungs, especially the brass dust. Any of it really, I'd be wearing a mask to doing this. And I would recommend that you wear a mask and eye protection, really, because the glue, even the vapour, is quite nasty. You want to be staying away from it, really. Just working my way around all the little cracks here, letting the aluminium fall into the holes and cleaning up the area as I go round. Got rid of most of the excess. And we'll just move what we don't want to the side, and we'll come back to that, because that can be just scraped to another area like I'm doing now. Just scrape it over to another area. There we go. Right, so this area here is what we're going to work on now with the glue. Okay, so as I said, you don't want to get this, you don't want to be sat over this while you're doing it, because the vapors are quite nasty as well. So with your glasses on and hopefully your mask, I just start dropping some glue on. I just drop the glue. Barely a squeeze on the bottle, because you only want a couple of drops, and that's going to go and soak right through that powder and make the powder and the wood one. You might find it won't take in every hole first time. It might, the hole might be deeper than you thought, like there, look, and it's just made a little dip where the glue has sucked the powder down into the hole. Well, that's okay, because you can go back when this glue's dry, which will only take a few seconds. When this glue's dry, you can go back with some more powder just over the top and build that hole back up. So as you can see, what I've done is gone right across the board and done all of the inlaying that I wanted to do. The glue is just about dry, so we're going to give it a go with sanding. Now, as I said before, the glue and the dust on this you really don't want inside you, so if you haven't already got your mask on, now is the time you must put it on, because the dust particles of this will really get into your lungs, and you don't want that. So I'm going to put my air shield on. There's going to be a bit of noise from the general sander. We're just going to work over it until I've got rid of all the excess, and I can actually see if there's any little bits that I need to just top up and go over again, and we'll go from there. Alright, bear with me while I put my mask on, and then there'll be noise from the sander. Well, as you can see, it's come up a treat. That's taken all the excess off, and it's left me all of the inlay exactly where I wanted it. Now there's a few little touch-up points I'm going to have to do, and I've missed a complete little burr there, so I'm going to have to go back and do that one again. But I hope that you've learnt something from the video and see how easy you can get this great effect. And whether you use brass, aluminium or any other of the powders that you can inlay into wood, please take heed of my warning on the safety advice. Always wear safety glasses, and 2, always wear a mask. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, press the subscribe button down below and ring that little bell as well. You'll get all my notifications. Cheers.